Good morning, everyone. My name is Muhammad Alif Haikal Zainon from Group 21C Engineering Entrepreneur. Today, I will present on the topic misuse of the company resource for the course SMP15503 Business Ethics. First of all, let me explain what misuse of the company resource means. The word misuse means using something in the wrong way or for the wrong purpose. Meanwhile, company resources are the things that belong to the company and are used to help employees do their work, such as computers, money, office, or even working time. So, when we talk about misuse of the company resources, it means using the company's team money or time for personal reason instead of the work. For example, if an employee uses the company's equipment or funds for their own benefit, that is considered misuse. Next, let's look at some common example of misuse in the workplace. First example is printing personal documents using the office printer. Even though it might seem harmless, this thing counts as a using company property from personal user. The second example is claiming paid time or expenses. This happens when an employee lies about how their worker or the money they spend just to get extra pay or reimbursement. The last one is using the company car for personal trips. A company car is meant for official work purpose only, not for personal errands or vacations. Alright, now let's talk about the laws and human resource policies related to this issue. According to the Employment Act 1955, under Part 17, offences and penalties, employees can face disciplinary action or even legal punishment if they misuse company property or funds. To prevent this kind of a behavior, companies also have several human resource policies such as the social media policy, the attendance tardiness policy, time off and leave policies, the remote work policy, and the last one, the compensation policy. Now, let me share a real life case related to this topic. A former director named Ching Wei Chong from ambitious Supreme neighborhood was charged with financial misconduct for misusing company assets worth 153,909 ringgit. He was accused of using company funds without the approval of a general meeting, including making payment to the several company and providing loans to another company. The case was brought under Section 2181A of the Companies Act 2016. If found guilty, the punishment could be up to 5 years of imprisonment or a fine of up to 3 million ringgit. This case shows that misuse of the company resource is not small matter. It's taken very seriously under Malaysian law. Alright, misuse of the company resource is a serious issue because it affects both of the company and employees. For the company, it causes financial loss or reduce productivity and damage the company reputation. Client and public might lose trust in the company when they hear about unethical behavior. For the employee, misuse can lead to disciplinary action such as warnings, suspension, or even termination. It also damages trust between employees and management and creates an unfair workload for others who are doing their job properly. Okay, we got another slide. How can we prevent misuse of company resources? There are several ways to do this, both from the employee side and the company side. For employees, there are should always follow company rules, ask for permission before using any company property, and be honest with their time and expenses. For human resource management, they should conduct ethics training to remind employees about proper conduct, monitor resource usage fairly, and set clear policies in the employee handbook. When everyone works together, it becomes easier to prevent misuse and maintain an ethical workplace environment. If someone notices that company property, money, or time is being used wrongly, it is important to report it properly. I was list 6 steps to report it. First, notice the problem and collect basic information such as the date, time, and people involved. Next, report your immediate supervisor or the human resource department. If you want to stay anonymous, you can report through the company confidential hotline, email, or online form. After receiving the report, human resource will investigate the case, interview people, and collect evidence while we keeping all information private. If the misuse is proven, disciplinary action will be taken against the person involved. HR or human resource will also update company policies to prevent the company or the same problem from happening again. This process is important to ensure fairness and protect the company's integrity. The last part of the conclusion. In conclusion, misuse of company resource might seem minor, but it can lead to serious consequences for both the employee and the organization. By following company policy, being honest, and reporting issue properly, we can create an ethical and responsible workplace. So that's all for me. Thank you, everyone.